Vaccines at school. Hi, I'm Angelo. I'm going to talk about getting a vaccination at school. I did some research about it before my vaccinations, and it really helped me, so I thought it might be useful to share some of the things I learned before you get your vaccinations. Our bodies are fighting germs, viruses, and infectious diseases all the time. Vaccines are medicines you can take to prevent some of these diseases before they even happen. Some of them are taken by mouth. Most have to be given with a needle to work. Almost all of us have had these in the doctor's office when we were babies. Vaccines help the body protect itself by telling it what the disease looks like, so it can prepare ahead of time. Then, if the body gets the disease in the future, it knows how to fight it. Vaccines have worked so well, some of these diseases have almost disappeared. People all over the world struggle with a bunch of nasty diseases every day. But people who are vaccinated have immunity. Diseases don't hurt them as much. That's why it's called immunization. By getting vaccinated, you protect yourself and everyone around you. How? By stopping the spread of the disease. The more people who get immunized, the harder it is for anyone to get sick. This especially protects those who aren't immunized, like babies or your grandparents. This is called community immunity. Vaccinations do not guarantee you won't get sick from infections. There are other things you should do too. I'm sure you already know about these. Wash your hands often, cover your cuts and your sores, don't share things that have come in contact with your saliva or your blood. But back to the general point, our best defense against some diseases is a vaccine. There are some people who shouldn't get vaccinated, but the number is very small. This includes people who have a severe allergy called anaphylaxis. If you're too sick to come to school, wait until you're feeling better before getting vaccinated. And if you've had a serious reaction to a vaccine in the past, or if you have certain medical conditions, or if you take certain medications, talk to your doctor first to find out if it's okay for you to be vaccinated. If for any of these reasons someone isn't vaccinated, they will still benefit from community immunity. If most people are vaccinated, together they'll protect the few who can't be. So what if you have none of these things? You're good to go. What now? Here's how to prepare for vaccination at school. First, remember your permission form. Read the info package. Both you and your parent or legal guardian needs to sign the form with a pen and return or submit the permission form back to the school by the due date. If you have any questions, ask a nurse or a doctor, or ask your parents to contact public health. On the day of the vaccination, wear short sleeves or something easy to pull up so your upper arm is free. Also bring something to help you distract your mind. Here's a play-by-play on what will happen. You'll be called out of the classroom to another room, and you'll sit down in a comfortable chair beside a public health nurse. The nurse will ask you some questions and make sure they have your signed permission form. Then they'll give you the vaccine with a needle. Most kids feel a pinch and some pressure, or some pushing when they're given a needle. Needle injections only last a few seconds. The nurse will then ask you how you feel, and you'll have a buddy or adult to look after you just in case you don't feel that well. The nurse will also help by answering your questions and ask you to relax your arm, giving you some choices also, like what position you want to be. If you want to bring in a friend to help you, they'll also try to give your injection as quickly as possible and distract you if you feel like you want to. The side effects of a vaccination are mild and don't last long, usually a few minutes to a few days. You might get a sore arm or some redness and or swelling, but this won't stop you from doing what you want to do. You can still use your arm normally. It shouldn't get in the way of your usual activities. Vaccination is part of a healthy lifestyle. It's something we all do to keep ourselves healthy. So on behalf of everyone that you will protect by getting immunized, I thank you for doing your part to promote good health for everyone.